Just give it a minute to warm up. There we go. Let's get started. To the solar system.
So, as everyone knows, we've had this Beyond expansion announced for a very long time, and if you've been following kind of our roadmap, we actually are splitting up the Beyond into more than one part. And the thing we're planning to release first is an expansion that focuses on the solar system around the sun, up to like the heliosphere. So you might have noticed that Emily started off in the main simulation and actually moved into a different simulation. So the whole Beyond is going to take place in its own space, a little like the Mesozoic Valley. So it'll be in a separate kind of side simulation from the main game. And there may be some cross kind of gameplay across the main simulation and the Beyond section, but this is kind of in its own space. So let's take a look.
Just before we jump into it, I also just wanted to make a note that this is all still very much in progress, so there are plenty of parts that will be subject to change. I just thought that was an important thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, so you could call this in like game development, this could be considered an alpha. It has a lot of the elements that we're planning to use, but there's still a lot of things that are going to change, and definitely a lot of tuning that's going to occur. But we know, I don't know, we're excited to share what we've been up to. Yeah, so I'll just take, okay, so right now we're presented with, before we enter into this, the first goal that we're presented with is we have to create the inner solar system of the solar system. If you've played the dinosaurs in Cell to Singularity, there is this concept of missions that you're unlocking. In the Beyond, we're kind of moving away from the mission structure, and we're trying to have things a lot more narrative focused or story-based focused. So we want to tell like the kind of the missions as the missions are like unlocking different major items in the source. So let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Oh, I gotta tap fast.
So we start off and like there is just our tree view that we're used to, but there's a locked node, and it looks like that locked node is progressing to 100%, and now it's been unlocked. So I guess if you wanna unlock it.
Ooh, it's the sun.
This unlocks the first celestial body, the sun, and that's so this expansion kind of revolves around the sun. As you see, the sun is Earth's home star, the center of our solar system. It's a shining light on each of the 8 planets. It's essential for all life on Earth. While Earth inhabitants commonly call the sun, the star, the sun, it's also scientifically known as Sol. So what you're looking at now is Emily's moving around in this garden view. There's not much in the solar system right now. It's just our sun, but you can kind of spin around and see it. We've also updated the detailed page of, so each generator and each enhancement card that you unlock has this detailed card page. Again, if you've played the dinosaurs, you're pretty familiar with this view, but we've kind of updated it to make it more usable. We made the icon much larger, and then we noticed a lot of people, sometimes they wouldn't read the descriptions because they were kind of in the tooltip, so we actually moved those descriptions into the detailed card page. So we're excited about just making this whole UI a little more usable. This update to the card panel will also happen to the Mesozoic Valley too in the future.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of it a lot more clear with the updated cards.
Mm-hmm.
So we just unlocked the sun. So let's see what's the next node on the tree here. So if you scroll up,
it looks like I have to collect 500 stardust.
So yeah, so to unlock new generators, you have different requirements. These are like recipes to unlock the thing. So we don't know what this planet is. It's unknown at the moment, but the requirement is 500 stardust. Stardust is the base currency of the solar system expansion. It's what you're using to purchase upgrades for the planets. Now, you'll notice on the sun, there is a progress bar that says 2 out of 5. And if you look in the tooltip, it also says the sun is currently at rank 0. In the next level, to get to the next level, we need to rank up the sun to rank 5. So Emily's about to do that, and it looks like if she clicks on it again, I think it'll rank up. There you go. So we just ranked up the sun, and then you're gonna get some cards. So in the Mesozoic Valley, you're trying to collect a bunch of geodes. In this one, it's all about ranking up your generators, ranking up the planets. So we just unlocked a solar flare card. And let's see, what is the description for this one? So the solar flare card is going to automate your sun production, and we also get the description there. So this is a magnetic energy released from the surface of the sun. As a result, solar flares burst of radiation and plasma. These solar flares also emit radio waves that can disrupt long-range radio communications on Earth. Actually did not know that. Yeah, so this card looks like we can upgrade that. So Emily's doing that, and now you're getting production from the sun. So the idea is you're ranking up the planet, or the generators, so the planets. So with each rank, it actually doubles the production. So you're focused a lot more on, instead of missions, but ranking up these planets. And the concept, like when you rank it up, it's kind of like its cultivation level increases of the planet, or it's like its research level increases. And then each time you buy one, you're increasing like the known. By buying one sun or upgrading one sun, you increase the known research amount, but then when you rank it up, you increase the cultivation level, and that'll double your production. So it's a bit different. Okay, looks like you got a solar flare card.
And I just got a Capricorn star.
Very exciting.
So should we tell them about my favorite part of the Beyond, the Constellations?
Let's do it, yeah. So it looks like we just got a star piece, or constellation piece, and the game's letting us know it's from the Capricorn constellation. So we were trying to come up with a side collectible kind of metagame that you can play as you're doing the main game. So when you're ranking up your planets, you'll also have the opportunity to occasionally unlock a different star. And that star will be in one of the 12 major constellations. We just have the current 12 constellations that go around the kind of the equator of Earth. So this looks like, was this the star that we got, I think?
Yes.
Nice. And so that star's been unlocked, and you even get a little more details about it. So this star that I've never heard of is called Deneb Alagadi. This is in the Capricorn constellation. You also get a little information about its distance. So it's 38 light years away from our sun, and then it's 2 solar masses, meaning that it's like twice the size of our sun. So you get a little information about these stars.
I'm excited to unlock more stars as we go along.
And your goal here is to, as you're playing, you'll be unlocking different constellations, and each once a constellation is full, it'll give you a passive bonus to your production for the overall Beyond expansion. So now we're back to, so what is this? Any guesses what this second celestial body could be?
Oh.
Let's hear our guesses.
What do you guys think this could be? We unlock the sun. What could be next?
Hey, we got some right answers.
All right, let's do it. Open up this. Obviously, it's Aries. Okay, yeah. Taco Bell.
We got Mercury here.
What would a Taco Bell planet look like?
Gee, I
It's
wonder.
very weird.
So if you want to, so now we've got one planet in our solar system, and if you want to select Mercury again, Emily, just to show like how easy it is to visit the planets once you've you've collected them. So this solar system view, we've been looking at a lot of other solar system views. Like NASA has some really great solar system views. There's a lot of online ones, and we wanted to make something that really had this accurate view of the known solar system. We also got the textures. Some of them are from NASA as well. They just have these really nice texture maps for the planet. So these are accurate. This is what Mercury looks like according to what the photographs we've taken.
We're also playing around with the orbit size and the size of the sun and the planets currently. So I think that part will be different next time we'll be implementing a beta stage.
Yeah, there's been a little debate on because we can't get everything accurate in our solar system view because the sizes are actually extremely far out sometimes. So we either have to make if we want the sizes to be correct of the orbits, then we might have to scale up the planets so they're bigger. We're still working out a lot of the scaling. I think we would like to have the correct orbit scales because it's cool to see just how distant some things get in the solar system. However, we also want people to see the planets on their phones, and it can get really small. So there'll be some scaling there.
So
it looks like
we just got an Aries star there as well.
Yeah, and I also just got large iron core card for Mercury. Scientists believe that Mercury has a massive iron core that makes up more than 75% of the planet's radius. Covered by a thin rocky crust, this core contributes to the planet's heavy density. Very cool. I've learned so much about Mercury while working on this patch with everyone. I never knew that it was just like such a dangerous planet. Oh my goodness.
So now our next rank is so the next generator. The mission on this is different from getting Stardust. We actually have to rank up some of our planets. So we have to get the Sun to rank 3, and we have to get Mercury to rank 2 before this next generator will open. So let's see if we can do that.
Challenge accepted.
And with each rank, the requirement changes. So I think the second rank is you got to get 25 research. And then for rank 3, we have to get to 50 research.
I got another star too.
Yeah, so we're quickly filling up the constellation.
We have just a quick note on the scalability of the planets. Contours in the chat says perhaps a toggle between which is to scale size or distance. It might be an idea.
Yeah, that could totally work. All right, so we're starting to fill up this solar system. We have Venus. There you go. And we wanted to make just navigating through the solar system just super easy. So you can just kind of just tap on any planet and it'll just take you right to it. And then to drag the view, you just drag anywhere. So it works really well on the phones, and it also plays great on PC.
Should we also show them the scale that we've
Sure.
been playing with in the solar system?
Like zooming out?
Yeah. We have some big plans for this, but we really wanted to show just how large the solar system is compared to everything, and just how small we are in this whole universe. So I know we have some plans to illustrate this better, but our solar system is pretty tiny if you really think about it.
Yeah, I always love to see these videos on like YouTube and stuff of like just zooming out from like a city and like all the way out into the Milky Way.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
Yeah, and so as you get further out into the solar system, you'll unlock higher level zooms so you can go further out. That's like, yeah, zooming out is so much fun. Let's see. So what's our next? So we got Venus,
The hottest planet in our solar system.
That's very fitting.
So the next, so this one looks like we already collected enough Stardust, which is great. But now we've got to rank up Venus to level 1. So we have to increase the research level of Venus, I think. Yeah.
Got another star.
And as I mentioned earlier, every time we rank up a planet, it doubles the production. So if you're making 100 at rank 1, when we upgrade Venus to rank 2, it'll now make 200 production. So it almost acts like a double production card ranking up. So it's quite powerful just ranking up your planets.
All right, I think everyone likes this planet a lot.
Here we go. It's everyone's favorite planet Earth, our home sweet home.
And it looks like now, in the tab off to the side, we have 2 planets to unlock.
Least favorite. oh yeah. So yeah, we got 2 things now. So I guess you can decide which one you want to attempt first.
I think I'm gonna go for this one. I wonder what it could be. The mystery.
Oh, so
I need more stardust.
someone's asking about what's behind Emily's camera. So that in the solar system expansion, there's 2 main currencies at the moment. There's stardust, which we earn with each generator, and then there's also dark matter. And dark matter is used to upgrade the cards. It's very similar to mutagen in the Mesozoic Valley. For some of you might have heard of the concept of dark matter. It's some astronomers think that there is it seems like there's more mass present in the universe, and they can't account for it. So they think there is some sort of dark matter. So we're using that concept for our for the currency that upgrades the enhancements. Oh, nice. Ocean blue card.
We have a question from Cells Fan Canada saying, what if we terraform Mars? Will Mars look terraformed?
Yeah, great question, because we already have Mars in the main game. So I think we're going to, it's a little unclear what the plan is on that, because we don't want to just delete all that content in the main tree. So I think there will be some cross platform stuff. Like if you do terraform Mars in the main game, then Mars will get shown to be terraformed in the Beyond expansion. However, later we're going to be doing more like human colonization of space. So there's still some questions about that. But for now, your Mars progress is fine, and it'll change. It'll at least change the texture of Mars.
Yes, I know for phase 1, our main objective is to illustrate in this patch pretty much everything that we know about our own solar system and what starts to go beyond it. And then after that, we'll start to get a little more theoretical as to how humans want to explore space in the future.
Yeah, we're real excited about doing the colonization section, but first we're going to do the solar system out to the heliosphere. Oh, good question. Will we class Pluto as a planet? I don't know.
I think it's a planet, but I know technically it's not.
So we just earned something a little different. We got our first moon, which is Earth's moon, and that object is going to be orbiting not the sun, but our own planet Earth. Over this expansion, you'll be collecting lots of planets and a number of the moons that orbit them. So it's great to see the moon. Oh no, is the moon gonna go through Mars? Did it go through? I think it brushed against
Mars
it.
Hasn't unlocked yet, so we'll find out.
We have a question from RCJL80 saying, will you include Planet X?
Maybe. You'll have to wait to find out. For those who are curious, Planet X is a proposed planet. They think there might be another planet really far out past the Kuiper Belt. Based on the way the orbits of planets work, they predict there might be a planet that we just haven't found. So we'll see if we include it. I think there's a chance we might include it.
All right, so it looks like for the next planet that I have to unlock, I've already hit the sun requirement, but I need to get a bit more stardust, so I think I'm going to use some Darwinium for a time flux.
All right, we're going to spend some Darwinium. I guess pretty valuable stuff, but we have a lot of Darwinium in the computer lunch accounts. So
I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been stockpiling them from the Twitch streams when they give away Darwinium at the end. So
True.
all right, yeah. If you're low on Darwinium, folks, hang out to the end. We might have a chance for you to get some more. All right, cool. Let's do it. Yeah. Sweet. Unlocked
There's Mars.
Yeah.
The red giant.
And look at that. Nice. So I think, yeah, there it is. So again, we're the cool thing about doing a solar system expansion is like organizations like NASA do have some of the texture maps of the photographs of these planets. They're in public domain. So we're able to get you guys some of the same high resolution texture maps that are used in like the official, they're like the official maps. So it's as accurate as it would be if you were going on NASA's website. Yeah. So we're jumping around on Mars.
and it looks like I'm ready to upgrade the universe.
Yeah, let's see. So if we want, we could upgrade some cards, maybe. Yeah, let's get we got Sea of Tranquility and Rusty Red.
Oh, I really like the
no.
Rusty Red card. I just want to read that real quick. Iron oxide, also known as rust, on the surface of Mars gives the planet its distinctive red color. Mars can be seen from Earth by the naked eye, and its color has been noted since ancient times. So cool.
Yeah, it's also the color they use in quite a bit of sci-fi for alien planets.
Very true.
You tend to see a lot of red.
Okay.
So yeah, so it looks like on the top that button has changed. So now we have the opportunity to upgrade the universe. I think our goal was to create the inner solar system. So yeah, if you click on that button, and then we can just review what our goal was. I think it.
So I had to. It looks like I had to discover the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, the Moon, and Mars, and then get 10 million entropy, which I've easily done. So
You went a little bit over.
just a little bit, thanks to that time flux. So let's upgrade this puppy.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Nice. Objective 1 complete. Created the inner solar system. Here we go.
A nice little animation there.
So we just upgraded the universe. So Semblance, the AI running this simulation, is trying to go further out into the solar system to understand more about Earth's place in the galaxy or the universe. But each time we play, we gather enough information, but then the system has to be reset and recompiled to go further out. So we just shut the system down and recompiled it, and now we're going to be able to go further out in the next mission.
Can't wait.
So let's see what that next.
It looks like I have to discover 3 things now. 2 of them don't look like they're planets, and I have to get a little over 1 billion stardust.
We have to explore the asteroid belt is our core mission here. So let's do it. So the universe has been restarted, but we get to keep a lot of our gains from the last round. So our suns are all our planets which have been ranked up. We keep the rank that they're at, but the research level is zeroed out. We also keep all our cards, our enhancements, and so we'll be able to get up to where we left off pretty quickly. So we gotta get the Earth. I wonder if we've collected any more constellations while we've been.
Oh yeah.
I guess we should get the research.
I've
Let's see if we
collected
can get
quite a few. I don't know if any of them connect though. I hope they do. Looks like we have 2 in Virgo.
Let's see. Oh, no connections yet. Oh, we do have 2 in Virgo. Let's see. Okay, nice. So those 2 are not connected in the constellation, but yeah, we've got 2 out of the 10 stars I think needed for that one. Again, when a constellation is fully complete, it gives you a passive speed boost for the expansion. Yeah, we decided to for the constellations, so they're kind of like a background passive kind of collectible. For now, we just have the 12 kind of major signs that are also used in astrology, but later we might add more depending on how it goes. Cool. So now we're kind of back where we were, and we're at the first main mission of the second rank. But there's something new. So what is this, Emily, if you want to zoom in on this astronomy mission with the telescope. So this is a astronomy mission. These are longer timed missions where you have to queue them up and then you wait to unlock them. So the first one is attached to Mars. This is a Phobos and Deimos moon mission. This will, yeah, let's queue it up. Let's see what happens. So these astronomy missions are a little different than the generators. They are side missions that will give you different types of buffs. So this mission specifically is going to give you a 2x discount for Mars. Now this takes 2 minutes to complete this. And some of the astronomy missions will last quite long. So some might last like 2 hours, 6 hours, maybe even a whole day. But the buffs that you get will be quite powerful. And the idea with these is they're more long-term things, so you kind of set them and forget them, but you'll be able to kind of decide what your strategy is. Like, do you want to focus on things from the inner solar system? Do you want to focus on getting the price down on a specific generator? So it's more of like a long-term strategy as you play the main game. And we're calling them astronomy missions. So some will have more astronomy facts. I guess all this is astronomy. All right.
I'm 1 away from leveling up Earth. Come on. Yeah.
Venus.
And
Just got a Aurora card. Yeah, brand new card. And then later astronomy missions, you can only run 1 at a time in the beginning of the game, but later you'll be able to unlock quite a few mission slots. So you can also do astronomy missions that'll give you things like dark matter. If you find yourself low on dark matter, which is used to upgrade the enhancement cards, you can run a dispatch or a astronomy mission to get some of that currency. Let's see. So we're almost here.
I'm gonna have to do another time flux. Keep in
Okay,
mind,
yeah.
this is gonna have to be. This is meant to be played, not within 20 to 30 minutes time. So you don't have to do time fluxes unless if you want to go through the whole phase in like a day. So.
On this screen, you'll also see. So we're still trying to figure out the best way to integrate like Darwinian usage in this. You'll notice on that screen there was also this concept of stars that you open. These are a little like the geodes, but the stars, they would give you a number of enhancement cards. But there's like red dwarf stars and blue giants. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You completed one of the astronomy missions.
Yes.
So why don't you collect that?
Mission complete.
Great. Yeah. So that's going to give you a 2x discount for Mars, which is quite powerful. It'll probably be a lot less in the main game. Why don't you kick off one more or astronomy mission?
I'll do it for dark matter this time.
Yeah, let's do it for dark matter. So if you, yeah, because we can start the gravitational anomaly mission, and that'll give us a whopping 200 dark matter after 4 hours. So we would have to come back later to check that out. But that's one way to get extra currency. Sometimes in the Mesozoic Valley, you might get really stuck on something. You're kind of grinding and you're like, oh, I just need this extra currency. So you could decide to use the dispatch missions to get some of that extra currency. Awesome. Okay.
Sweet. Looks like I can unlock this mysterious asteroid belt now.
Let's see what it is yet. So this is the first goal in the second rank, and we don't know what it is, but...
Is it hard to hear us? Can everyone hear us okay? I'm seeing some comments in the chat that it's hard to hear us.
Sounds good to me.
And we unlock the asteroid belt. Nice. So there you guys have it. So that's the beginning of the second rank, and this is just the beginning of the solar system expansion. So the plan is to go pretty far out into the edge of the heliosphere, and maybe even get to the Oort cloud in this expansion.
That was a lot of fun. I think, yeah, that hits the end of our demo that we have to share with you guys today. There are some similarities between this and Mesozoic Valley, but we are thinking of ways to just keep it fresh, and we're also excited to provide you with a ton of facts about all these different planets, ones that you may already know, and ones that you might have been like, huh, I didn't know that, because I know I've been learning a bunch of new stuff while working on this patch. So
yeah, we're really excited. I mean, this patch is, of course, is going to cover the major planets like Jupiter and Neptune, but we're really excited about some of the more recent research in astronomy. So things that are in what's called the Kuiper Belt. They call them post-Neptunian objects. These are objects that are beyond Neptune. This includes a number of dwarf planets and the Kuiper Belt, as I mentioned, and then this thing that's really kind of mysterious called the Oort cloud. We're gonna get to explore some of that. Also, Olga's been working on comets too, so you'll get to see some comets in this expansion as well.
Well, I know we're also working on developing some of the look for the Beyond. Like a lot of the look here that you see will probably change. Well, not too much, but there are some aspects. Like, I know we've been going through heavy development with the Constellations and how that system's been operating. So let's switch on over to the main live stream page. Oh, remember our good old friend the bat? Love that bat. And, oh, not that card. I think we're just going to jump straight ahead into this really cool mock-up that our technical artist Olga has made. We're thinking about playing around with how the look of the constellation menu will appear. So I know our team is really big on nebulas, and we really want to show that love for them through this expansion. If you guys really dig the colors here, if you think the system here is eye-catching, let us know. If you think it's too flashy, that's cool too. But that's why we like to host these live streams, because we like to hear input from you guys. And if there's a popular opinion, we tend to favor that when we're moving forward in development.
Yeah. So
No, I was just gonna say this looks amazing. I love the purple, the nebula behind it. It's super cool.
I dig it too.
Yeah. In the demo we just showed, we were unlocking star pieces kind of in the background as you ranked up planets. but we're probably moving towards more of a where the player collects the star constellation pieces and then decides which constellation they want to light the stars from. So if like I'm a Libra, was born in October, so I might want to go for the Libra constellation first. So if I collected 5 star bits, I could light those stars up and then focus on completing that constellation first, and then giving me a buff to my production speed. So this illustration shows like different spaces. So you'll see there's little like holes there, like little black, purple spots. That if you had a constellation piece, you could turn one of those on and light that star.
Yeah, so I know we're working really hard on getting that constellation system set up. That's one thing that we've been working on currently, while some more areas of the main tree feel a little more polished, and we're just getting to those final stages. So it'll still be a bit of time that we're working on this, but I will be updating everyone on social as we're continuing working on this, so that you know what stage we're on and how the development is moving forward.
Yeah, I love this map of the constellations. So this map is very, very close to, I think it's like the international astronomy map or something. So this placement is the exact known placement. So all the distance and ratios are the correct placement. So as you're unlocking these constellations in the game, you'll just learn a ton about the astronomy and the placement of these stars. So we're excited to introduce that. Even the fact that like you'll notice there's a little curve, like they kind of go like this. That has to do with the way the Earth is tilted, which creates kind of this little S curve, this sine wave, in these 12 constellations.
And also our 3D artist has been making some special asteroid and comet 3D assets. I know for April Fools we had a rock expansion. So I guess for everyone who's disappointed that there isn't really a rock expansion, this is kind of close. You'll get plenty of asteroids and comets, all different kinds, all different shapes and sizes, and they're all in outer space, so they're just a little bit more magical than Earth rocks. This one is actually modeled off of a real asteroid. I don't know if anyone here knows what it is, but we'll definitely be letting you know the name of it later on.
Any guesses on what space rock this might be? We'll give you one clue. It is in the asteroid belt.
We got some guesses there.
We do have some guesses.
Yeah.
We got some good guesses. We'll let you know what's the right answer later on in the stream.
Looks like we got a winner.
But before we do that, okay. I think it's important that we announce that this the Beyond Phase 1 is going into private beta for Android testers. We're not launching it quite yet, but we wanted to give you guys the leg up in case any of you wanted to send in an application. Let me just post the link for it in the chat.
If you want to get the link. Yeah, and we also want to thank, we've been doing kind of a secret private beta with a small group of about 15 testers on our Discord. So we really want to thank all the private beta testers that have been helping us with that. Every week we've been putting out a new build and they've been giving us tons of feedback.